Hey guys, Mighty here. So they just released a briefing to Black Ops 7 Season 1 in Warzone. The developer briefing. Take a look.
Season 1 is bringing a massive amount of content. It doesn't matter what type of Black Ops 7 player you are, zombies, multiplayer, endgame, this is a massive update.
Season 1 in Black Ops 7 is going to be the biggest season in Black Ops history.
We've got a ton of stuff out the gate.
Can't wait for people to drop in and get to experience it themselves.
Multiplayer?
It's hard to pick just a favorite thing. We've got a ton of modes, we've got a ton of weapons, we've got attachments, and then just being able to play with all of the content together, it's been such a blast. We've got a ton of brand new maps to dive into.
Utopia. It's got this amazing future-pushed architectural feel, considered more abandoned, guild, city.
In Utopia, that's where I think players will really see the full extent of what you can do with wall jump. And there's a really cool spot where if you can pull that off, you'll be getting into some cool engagements.
Fate is one of the maps that a player will not really know exactly where it is. It's got the first map in this particular title that's using a portal system. It allows you to move from spot to spot, which will, I think, ingest a lot of chaos.
Odysseus is one of our smaller maps that we have for Season 1. I think a lot of our camo grinders will have fun on this one. If you want to be sneaky, we do have some wall jumping around the side. It is dangerous. You could fall to your death, but if you're really good, you can get around them.
We wanted to work really hard at paying an homage to a Menendez moment that I think players will find extremely unique inside the map. This was the original room he was interrogated in.
So we've got Standoff coming in Season 1. Of course, from Black Ops 2, Standoff is one of my favorite maps. Standoff is a faithful remaster in Black Ops 7, but of course you've got the new addition of Omni Movement and Wall Jump, which you've never been able to experience before in Standoff. So there will be some fun little Easter eggs and opportunities to find as you play throughout the map.
Every time we bring back a map, we set, at least from the art point of view, a visual bar that is always higher than the last time we did it. We're able to take something that we know and hold dear to our heart and make it look amazing.
So we also have Slayjack coming.
Our yacht that we know and love from Hijack is now Santa's sleigh. So the team has been finding all sorts of cool things to put in this map. They're really excited about it. One that stands out is the pool is now frozen over in ice. They shoot, they score. So more things for post-launches. We're constantly looking at how players are playing the maps out in the wild, and if there's things that we can do to improve those experiences, we're always keeping an eye out.
We'll take a look at the new change.
We've got some connectivity now from the center into the outer lane up in the train station. The team was really able to pull it off with the angle that the train comes down in.
The Deadeye drone is a brand new score streak that will be unlocked via weekly challenge. This one is actually a precision sniper, so it's really fun to fly around and take those long range shots. And of course, the team wanted to throw in a little something extra to it, so they've added some proximity chat that will play from a speaker from the drone, so you can kind of call people out and see if you can get people to come out and take a pot shot at them. We've got some party modes coming. You know Treyarch, we love our party modes. So Prop Hunt's coming back. It's coming at the start of Season 1. And we've got some new tech improvements that are going to allow the team to have some really interesting props. Maybe you'll find a deer head, maybe a car. And then we have Sticks and Stones, which is really an iconic party mode for the Black Ops series. We've got the crossbow and the ballistic knife coming in Season 1. Takeover is a brand new 6v6 objective-based mode that kind of takes inspiration from game modes like Domination. So in Takeover, you will start with 3 objective zones that teams will be fighting over. As teams capture those zones, that team will get 1 point, and then the point goes away. So it's this really fun war of attrition where the zones whittle down over time until teams are fighting over a single objective zone. And once that final one's captured, a brand new set of 3 comes online, and then you fight for that new set of 3.
Be secured.
The main thing for us is we want players to have fun. You're going to get a ton of brand new maps to play around with, some remasters to find some new wall jump opportunities, whether it's continuing to chase after your mastery camos, continuing to hit prestige, or if you want to jump in feet first into the brand new content, we just want you to have fun.
Zombies, what I'm waiting for.
We're going into space.
From here on out, it's about every single new map bringing a very different experience. So Astra Malorum is set in space. We barely escaped the attack of Ravagers who were on top of these meteors that were coming after you. You crash land on top of this skull, and immediately you're seeing the observatory, you're seeing Saturn in all of its glory. You're seeing meteors crash landing with those Ravagers. And then from there, it's about getting inside the observatory and figuring out what is going on here. Having come from such a big map, this one is a medium-sized map, so it's just kind of easier to navigate. It's a tighter experience, but I think one that is kind of packed full of details, and each space from the observatory is a really unique environment. So we have a new elite in the map called Oscar.
Surrender, Earthling. You definitely can kill him, and there's some special rewards you can get if you do.
Mule Kick is a classic perk that allows you to carry a third gun. And in a mode where like every bullet counts, having an entire third primary weapon is huge. And now that we have the dedicated melee, that actually means like you're gonna be able to have 3 guns and a melee weapon. So you got a lot of arsenal at your disposal. I call it the Hoarder's perk because all the augments are about just having more things and kind of choosing how you wanna have things. So we have a major augment that just increases your ammo capacity. We have another augment that allows you to craft more equipment or carry more plates.
The ones I've been using improve your economy. They'll save you a lot of money and or salvage, depending on which ones you use.
At launch of Season 1, we're going to be bringing S01 as a survival map. And this is that classic diner right off of a highway. It's featured in Ashes of the Dam. And what's neat about both of the survival maps for Season 1 is that they're like the hardest locations to get to as far as time in Ashes of the Dam. So it's nice to just start up directly in one of these locations. And they play, similar to Van Dorn Farm. You're going to have everything you need to survive, so all the upgrades will be available. But the unique setting for each one really sets them apart, kind of offers unique challenges, and each survival map will have rewards to unlock as well. Directed mode is just great because it just gives you full guidance. So you're never left asking, what am I supposed to be doing? And I could say that the main quest for Ashes of the Damned is going to be one of the more intense ones. And then also kind of the relief of the pressure of the zombies being capped at certain levels. So I think it's great stepping stone to then try out the standard mode. So all the post-launch field upgrades and ammo mods are going to be coming in Season 1. It's a bit of a reinforcement to kind of bolster your options. So we got Mr. Peak's field upgrade, Frost Blast, and Tesla Storm. And then on the ammo mod side, we have Light Mend and Shatter Blast. With all of those, it's a new major and minor augment for each. So a lot of new ways to kind of play and experiment with some of those things. Light Mend is a great example. Its new major augment ties into our new overheal mechanic. So the glyphs will actually give you a little bit of, you can start to stack up and kind of bank extra health if you're really good at not getting hit. So I think that's really useful. Frost Blast is also a favorite of mine, and one of the things is when you pop it, if you stay inside, you get extra protection from damage and hits. So you can feel safer just being inside the center of that blizzard. This year is going to be just an amazing ride. Ashes of the Dam was just the start, and Astra Malorum is going to really just continue that tone of bringing back that feeling of not even knowing what to expect the next season.
Now, we are unlocking Endgame for all players. Endgame is our brand new way to really break the rules of the campaign. It's really an epilogue to the story is how we've thought about it. There is narrative to it that ties to the campaign. All of Avalon is available to you, and you can go in solo, or if you and your squad are up to it, try to push into those different zones and really challenge yourself across all the hallucinations and sort of monstrosities you're gonna see. But for players that want an even bigger challenge, now across the entire map, world events are coming. With these really big challenges that you and your squad are going to have to take on. If you can complete it, and you're going to get some amazing rewards. Exotic skills that are very specific only to endgame, but really change your play style and your build. You're going to want those, and then go back in and see how you can really push further into the different zones.
Haven's Hollow is our new Resurgence map featuring 48 to 52 players based on squad size and set in the eastern Appalachian region of the United States. We really wanted to lean into natural landscapes, and that's where Haven's Hollow was born. Our two smallest maps are Rebirth Island and Fortune's Keep, and we wanted this map to be squarely in the middle. The engagement is higher because players rotate through more spaces in a smaller map. We have 9 major POIs on Haven's Hollow. The majority of the map that's built from the ground up brand new. The Research Center, the Coal Depot, the lumber mill, the riverboat, the barn, the pond, the mansion in Main Street, and our train station. We've added cover, we've reduced clutter, we've changed some of the pathing lanes, we've made sure to add zip lines where they made sense, all to keep the frenetic, fast-paced, quick movement that we love to see in these maps present for players. The center of the map wasn't engaging as strongly as we wanted it to. And since it's a major place that you're going to be moving through, we started looking at why. So fresh coat of paint, larger presence on ground and on infill, and fix some of the holes that we saw, and hence Homestead is now called Barn. The team's very happy with it. Also, as we were tuning the circle timing enclosures and spaces, we wanted to make sure that we ran hundreds and hundreds of simulations so that we could make sure that where the circles were closing in based on our parameters, it always had a good amount of loot and a good amount of placement. If High Moon has done a Resurgence map, it has secrets somewhere to be found. And I'd love for players to explore every aspect of this map, just to see what might be lurking in the shadows. I'm excited to see people drop in and have a good time. I'm excited for them to uncover the secrets that are lying in wait for them there, and I'm excited to see exactly how the barn performs as people move through that space.
So we have 2 new POIs coming to Verdansk. We have the signal station, which is going to be a little bit south of the military base. And so this is going to provide new sight lines. It'll be great sniper play, good medium range play as well. Right off the bat for Season 1, it will be a hot drop location, so there will be better loot. And there's also a lot of really interesting outplay potential in the layout of that POI. We also brought back Factory. So this was first introduced back when we had Verdansk 84, and this was a very big fan favorite, but what we wanted to do is really give it a new visual look. It's intended to kind of paint a picture of, hey, remember we blew up the stadium and there's some missiles being built there and maybe these things are connected. And we're excited for players to experience something new and something remembered. We're committing to more meta changes throughout the seasons, more than we ever have before. We're also going back to the lootable perk system to encourage players to continue to loot during the match and to continue to experiment with perks they haven't even seen before. Early in the year, we're excited to introduce a new feature called Win Streaks. Players can accumulate enough wins, they're going to be rewarded with a very hard and prestigious camo.
So for LTMs, we are doing something different. We're putting a focus on weekend LTMs to have these content opportunities for players. We have Amped Health, which is for Battle Royale. We have Ultra Fast Resurgence, and then we have Buybacks, and we have High Octane. Buybacks has been a popular mode that we've brought back many times, so we're excited to bring that back to players. Amped Health is going to have double the player health for increased TTK and engagements, as well as faster health regen. Our philosophy for weekend LTMs this year has been to provide refreshing experiences for players while proving as a testing grounds to gather feedback on experimental features that we're interested in. So High Octane is a faster paced battle royale match where matches will last 10 to 15 minutes. The players start with their loadouts, they come back through buybacks, so no gulags, and they are able to pull out a buy station at any point, any time in the match.
And we're just getting started. This year, we'll experience new maps, modes, weekend LTMs, movement mechanics, frequent meta updates, perk changes, and much, much more.
Each week, you will get access to a variety of challenges in all the modes, but only completing 6 of them from any modes will unlock you the weekly reward, which will be a weapon, attachment, score streak, or maybe another gameplay item.
There's a new loadout item you can unlock only by engaging with the weekly challenge system. In week 1, it's the ballistic knife returning. Week 2, we have an attachment that lets you run shotguns akimbo style. And week 3, the Deadeye drone, a new score streak weapon for multiplayer.
You'll also be able to unlock up to 2 camos. Completing those weeks is going to give you access to the camo.
Challenge tracking also makes its way into Warzone with Season 1, so you're going to be able to track calling cards and camos in-game as well as in the lobby. We took a hard look at the Battle Pass with Black Ops 7 with the goal of setting out to make a more player-friendly Battle Pass. And one of the ways you're going to have more control over your progression is the addition of Battle Pass tokens in the daily challenge system. We want more players to get further in the Battle Pass, earn all those awesome Battle Pass rewards. Season 1 and beyond, we're going to have impactful events with awesome rewards to chase. We have camos in our events, animated camos, blueprints, skins, and more. Our Season 1 events have support for all 4 modes. So you're going going to be able to progress Season 1 events playing co-op campaign, just like our other connected global systems. Starting with Astra Malorum, you can expect all new round-based zombie maps to include a calling card challenge set, with an animated mastery card for completing the set. And you may have some Dark Ops cards to find on each new map too.
We want to deliver compelling content to keep players really engaged and having fun. That for us is the key. Any type of player you are, and there's a lot of different ways you can be a Black Ops 7 player, we've got something for you.
Season 1 starts tomorrow. We'll see you there.